Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So Rockstar released a lot new information today about the next GTA Online DLC, which is the Cayo Perico DLC. Now, it appears that some of the things I predicted in my teaser are possibly true, including about El Rubio. Now, it appears that the new DLC location is called Cayo Perico, not El Rubio. El Rubio, I believe, is the boss's name, so that is the name of the cartel boss. And another thing that I got right is that this is a drug island, so this is some type of island that produces drugs and exports them. So this is some type of cartel island or drug smuggling organization runs this island. Now, there's a few things that I want to clear up. The first thing that I want to clear up is I made a mistake in my video yesterday in which I said that El Rubio is the red. I apologize for that. I was thinking of Rojo, so I got Rojo and Rubio mixed up. Sorry for that. My mistake. But El Rubio means the blonde. I corrected the mistake and cut that part out where I said the red. But, so El Rubio means the blonde, but regardless, I believe that this is the boss's name, because a lot of cartel bosses, you know, they had like nicknames like El Azul, which was a real cartel boss, which I mentioned in the video yesterday. El Azul means the blue, so that was a real cartel boss's name. So El Rubio could be the name of this fictional boss, and that would be the blonde. And so the boss could be blonde, you know, that's why he might be called El Rubio. And another thing that I want to clear up is that unfortunately there were some people that were doing something that I was really hoping they wouldn't do, but they did it anyways, and the vast majority of people have been supportive, which I appreciate, and I thank everyone for their support. But unfortunately, there were some people that were spamming the video yesterday, and they were also spamming my new Call of Duty video, and they were basically posting comments like saying like your James Bond videos and your Call of Duty videos get nowhere near the amount of views as your GTA videos. Do GTA only, don't play these games. And then I saw like comments of like people, for instance, where they were saying things like, oh good, he's back to doing only GTA. Well, you know, the people that are posting these comments, if they're hoping that I'm just going to stop all my other content, that I'm going to stop the walkthroughs, and then I'm going to stop the crazy current event videos and the Red Dead videos, and I'm only going to do GTA, I'm sorry to say they're very much wrong, because I've been saying since July that I will cover the next GTA Online DLC when it comes out. So I've been saying for many months now, when the next DLC comes out, I'll do a reaction to it, I'll do guides on it, I'll do a bunch of videos on it, I'll do a whole series on it, and I'm passionate about it, and that's what I'm doing with this DLC. But, you know, people, expecting that I'm just going to stop all the other content, it's not going to happen. And like I've been saying, since I took a break from GTA Online, this new DLC is going to allow me to enjoy the game much more, because I haven't been on the game in some time. And I'm planning on doing, Watch Dogs Legion multiplayer videos, which is coming out on December 3rd. I'm planning on doing a ton of Red Dead content, which the next Red Dead DLC is coming out next month, most likely also, which a lot of people have forgotten about. I'll probably make a video on that. And I plan on doing more walkthroughs and crazy current event videos. You know why? Because the view count isn't extremely important to me. Sure, I'd love all my videos to get massive amounts of views, but it's not something that, it's gonna dictate to me what video I can and can't do. I do whatever content I want to do on this channel, regardless of the views. So I do whatever I enjoy doing, what I'm passionate about. And, just because one video might get more views than another doesn't mean that I'm going to stop the other content. It doesn't simply work like that. So don't listen to these people, they try to put, words in my mouth. You can hear it from me, myself, right here. I do what content I want to do. And if other channels want to do just GTA, okay, I'm happy for them, that's their channel, they can do what they want. But on this channel, we cover a wide variety of games, and we do different topics. We're not just limited to one game. This video took me around 4 hours to make, so I'm sorry that, this video wasn't out earlier, and I apologize for this video being nearly 20 minutes. I tried to shorten this as much as I can, but unfortunately, there's going to be some YouTubers that are going to make, like, dozens and dozens and dozens of videos out of this one video, which I don't even know how you can make, like, out of the teaser, how you can make like dozens of videos out of just one 20-second teaser. One video breaking everything down and giving a detailed opinion is enough. But unfortunately, there's going to be some people that are going to make a ton of videos out of this one teaser. So anyways, let's get it started. I hope that you guys enjoy the video. Let's go. Okay, so now that we covered that, we saw the trailer there, let's read what it says here and we'll try to match it to the video. So the Cayo Perico heist coming to December 15th to GT Online. So the heist is coming out in around 3.5 weeks. It's time to raise the stakes up higher than ever before. You've broken a convicted spy at a Bolingbroke penitentiary, that's the prison break heist. You've saved the world from an egomaniacal tech billionaire, that is the Doomsday Heist, and you've beaten the odds to drain a casino of its cash. This time you're taking on an entire island. So what they are referencing here is they're referencing the casino heist, the Doomsday Heist, and the prison break heist. Prepare to infiltrate the remote island compound, the world's most notorious drug dealer, and Grand Theft Auto Online's biggest, most daring, and action-packed edition yet, the Cayo Perico heist. So, looks like what I predicted was right, that this is some kind of drug lord, and not only is it the drug lord, it's the world's most notorious drug dealer. It's up to you to find a way to breach Cayo Perico, one of the most secure private islands in the world. Evade or neutralize the heavily armed security forces stationed there. So that is why they were emphasizing the guard tower in 2 frames on the teaser, because this island is very heavily armed. An escape of valuable evidence along with as much art, gold, and drug money as you can carry. So this to me seems like it's similar to the casino heist in a way, where you're going to have a stakeout mission, and then you have different targets, art, gold, and drug money. Drug money is probably just going to be cash, but it's cash that comes from drugs. Now, another thing that has caught my eye is this. Valuable evidence right here. Now, we're playing as criminals. You know, why would we need evidence exactly? You know, think about that. Why would we need evidence? This leads me to believe that possibly the contact in this DLC could be some type of cop or government agent. And you're probably wondering, why would a cop or a government agent send you on a heist? It might be somebody like Agent 14 who might tip you off about it and say, hey, there's a lot of gold on this island. You can rob it, but in exchange, bring me back some valuable evidence so that we can bring this guy down. So there might be like somebody like Agent 14 that wants to see this drug lord be brought down and wants us to bring back evidence alongside, you know, the cash or the gold or the art that we steal. Choose your tools. Choose your approach. Choose your crew, or even go it entirely alone. Now, this is what has a lot of people excited. Rockstar's listened to feedback, and this is the first heist that we can now do alone. However, though, I think doing it alone will be very difficult because you're not going to be able to steal everything, obviously, and you're going to have to deal with a lot of nonsense. But we'll test it to see how difficult it's going to be alone, doing it solo. But we'll also test it with 2 people, just to see which is better. Just make it back to Los Santos in one piece. Now, we have to escape to Los Santos. And this is one thing that I didn't even think of when I reacted to the teaser yesterday. Basically, how are we going to escape off of this island? Because this is an island. So we got to get back to Los Santos. Now, in regards to the casino heist. In the casino heist, you know, we had getaway cars parked. You know, we would go into sewers, or we would evade cops in the alleys, and we would drive all the way up to Paleto Bay most of the time, you know, to exchange the goods for cash. But in this case, you know, we got to escape off this island, which is a new location, and get back to Los Santos. And I can only think of 3 ways to escape off an island: plane, boat, or submarine, which a submarine is new in this DLC you guys saw. So that's the only 3 ways that I can think of escaping off the island. So I really hope there's a plane option also. The Cayo Perico heist is the biggest GTA Online adventure ever, introducing an all-new exotic heist location with a brand new approach to heist design that features the ability to play everything with solo or with up to 3 other players. Plus, you can acquire new vehicles and tactical weapons, experience new social spaces to dance and party with your friends. Now I'm excited for new weapons and vehicles in this DLC, but at the same time, I'm concerned. Because I really hope that you can't spawn some ridiculous vehicles on this island. Because imagine how ridiculous it would be if you could just spawn a Kanjali on this island and just blow everything up. You know, it would take the fun out of, you know, doing any kind of infiltration, or, you know, going through the heist, or, you know, if you could spawn an Oppressor Mark II. I know some people would probably like that, but me personally, I just think it would be ridiculous and stupid, because there would be no point to using anything else in the game if you can just spawn this flying motorcycle, just fly around, lock onto everything, just blow everything up. That's it, it's done. I think that would be boring, and I think it would personally ruin it. So really hope that you can't spawn things like the Oppressor Mark II on the island. And now it says here, and new social spaces to dance and party with your friends. This leads me to believe that we're going to be able to own some kind of property on the island, but we'll have to see how that works. And new world-class guest DJs, and listen to new radio stations with over 100 new songs. 100 new songs. Now, that's impressive. Now, the GTA 5 soundtrack, I thought that it was good, but I didn't think it was as good as other games, like Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4. I thought they had much better soundtracks than GTA 5, so hopefully we get some pretty good new music. Own a very large, very versatile, and very heavily armed submarine HQ with plenty of other surprises. So it appears that the submarine is going to be where you plan and the base of operations. So what that casino room that they did construction in, what that could be for, I have no idea. But we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how the submarine works exactly. So let's react to the trailer again. We're gonna play this in slow motion, and we're gonna try to point out some of the things that we see here in the text, and we're also gonna try to point out some new things. So let's do it right now. So I took screenshots of everything that I think is important in this teaser. So starting off right here, this is a bunch of civilians on the beach, and these don't appear to be cartel, which leads me to believe that there's some kind of civilian settlement on the island, maybe possibly a resort. I have some more evidence for that. I'll talk about that a little bit later. In the next image right here, we see an image of the drug lord's mansion. So it is on the cliffs. It's on one edge of the island, and this is also the picture from yesterday. So this is from the teaser. This is the same mansion. This is the drug lord's mansion. Now here we have a picture of some balcony, and at first I was wondering what this is, and this is the drug lord's mansion. I strongly believe that, and I think I actually know exactly where this is. So let's take a look at the other screenshot right here. Make sure you guys remember this formation right here on this balcony. So right here, I highlighted exactly where I think it is, so you guys see right down below here, that is where I think that image is taken from. So it's that balcony right there on the bottom. So that's what I think that place is. Now moving on here, we have this image right here. Now in this image we can see a greater view of the island, so we can see this island is decently sized, and on the left side we see a pretty big radio tower. That's what at least it looks like to me, and it has a ladder which you can climb up. And I think this radio tower is going to play some kind of role in a mission. I think it's going to play for either reconnaissance or some type of stealth. I think you could possibly go up there and you can snipe and you can kill some guys quietly. And on the right side, if we take a look all the way to the right at the end, we see more of the drug farm. And we see this formation right here. We kind of see these farm tents. I don't know exactly what these things are called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So we see those right there, and I think I know exactly where this is in the teaser. Now, if we take a look at the teaser right here, I highlighted exactly where I think the farm tents are. So judging by this is from the teaser from yesterday, the radio tower would have to be on the right side, the very right side of this picture. Moving on right here, we have this, which I had no idea what this was at first, but then we go on to the next frame and we see this. So this appears to be for some kind of concert. And also, let me fast forward here because this is at the end of the teaser. So I'm going to put these three images together. So I think that this specifically here is for some kind of resort for the civilians. It looks like they're having some kind of concert here, some kind of dance. So this is for civilians here. This does not appear to be cartel controlled. So like I said, there's most likely some kind of resort on the island. Now here we have some more important information. This appears to be some kind of cartel boat operation right here. And we see a dinghy here, which is a boat that we have already in GT Online. But if we look on the front of the boat, we see something new. We see a heavy machine gun. So that's a 50 caliber machine gun there, and that has a shield turret on it. So the cartel have attack boats. And here we have a second frame of the dockyard. So we see more dinghies. They're probably moving drugs on here. And this left boat here, it looks like there's something on the left boat, which that could possibly be drugs. It's very hard to completely see what it is because it's so far away, but we see looks like white packages, which could possibly be cocaine. And then we also see guard towers in the back. So this place is heavily armed. Unfortunately, we don't have a good view of the cartel soldiers, but this could be very frustrating going in loud because, as you guys know, whenever the AI gets on machine guns in this game, they have perfect accuracy, which can get very frustrating. Moving on right here, we have a picture of Bienvenidos a Cayo Perico, which is probably the entrance to the island. And on top, we have a plane. And at first, people might not think much of this, but this shows that there's planes on this island. So planes fly on this island, you can most likely take a plane. Now, is this island going to be someplace that, we go to a loading screen and we just fast travel to and it's like a brand new area away from the city? Or is this a place that's going to be on our map and we can fly all the way down south to? We're going to have to see on that. Now here we have another frame moving up, and right there on the road we actually see a Jeep. So that looks like a Jeep right there. Going forward, we have a picture of the cartel boss's driveway, and we have looks like two Humvee vehicles there, different colors. And then on the left side, I'm not sure what that truck is. It looks to me like a Soviet truck, but somebody let me know exactly what that could be. Moving on to the next frame here, we have an office, and I'm likely to say this is most likely the cartel boss's office. So I think this is the boss's office. This is probably where he plans out his operations in. This is probably where you can find the boss, and possibly where you have to collect that evidence. So when that description said to find evidence, this is probably where you find the evidence. In the next frame right here, we have a picture of the submarine, and this is some type of control station, and this is possibly a player that's piloting this, and it says missile active. Now, I have no idea what this could mean. The submarine obviously can fire something. How this is going to work, I have no idea on, but let me know down below what you guys think. Here we have a torpedo room. Now, this is not to be confused with missiles. Missiles are something that you fire up, that you fire at specific locations. Torpedoes are something that are underwater. So this is the torpedo room. And moving in through here, we have the same torpedo room, but we have a bright red light, which leads me to believe that you can fire torpedoes. And I don't think they would have a torpedo room with no purpose. I think the torpedo room does definitely serve some kind of purpose. We'll have to see what exactly. Here we have a, this obviously is a player. We can see the player's clothing, and the player appears to be on a periscope for the submarine. These are where you can see above water, so you can see around what's on the submarine. Probably used for some kind of reconnaissance. This is probably used for the stakeout part of the heist. So when you have to stake out certain things, when you have to kind of recon the area, I think this is what you're going to use the periscope for. And on the right side here, I think this is a player that's actually sitting at that same control station that we saw earlier with the missiles. How that's going to work, I'm not sure. But as for the periscope, I think it's used for some kind of reconnaissance. And lastly here, we have the submarine. So the waters are also deep on Cayo Perico, and this looks very similar to Bogdan's submarine. And I wonder if Bogdan is going to play any kind of role in this whatsoever. But now here's the big question, and I know a lot of people are going to ask this in the comments. Can we move the submarine? Can you actually move the submarine? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not certain on it. It looks like the submarine is obviously moving here. But as for you moving it personally, I don't think so, because this would be probably one of the largest vehicles that you can ever control in GT Online if you could. And, you know, I would imagine some people would probably beach this, so, you know, Rockstar would have a lot of animating to do. I think how the submarine is going to work is it's probably going to work something like the yacht, where you choose a specific location and it moves to, but that's just my prediction. We'll have to see how this moves exactly. But this is what we're probably going to use for reconnaissance. We're going to have to pick certain areas and then go on the periscope and then probably recon like guard towers and other structures on the island. But let me know what you guys think of this down below. What do you think of my breakdown? How accurate do you think I am on it? Is there anything that I missed? Let me know down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, join my channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.